roll the other.
You pull this.
Yeah, I know.
Hold the other end, ma. I won't hold this end, I will pull out this end first, Then I hold here and then I pull out here,
Pull other end slide.
The comments has spoken.
Yes!
We got no choice and we have to bring him back.
Yes!
No, the comments love him more than I expected.
Yeah, I was quite shocked.
Yeah, I saw people like say, fire Nigel.
At home, I read the comments myself, right? I'm like thinking like, who's Eldrick? Who's this Eldrick? Are they talking about me?
But you very on top.
Yeah. It was crazy.
He performed so well. He said all the right things.
Correct.
I did not see one hate comment on him.
Yeah.
Literally.
Y'all really think, right? Nigel left, man?
Yeah.
No, we fire him. Hey, find the guy, like, this guy is so much better. Why we need you? You're fired. Okay, but the last time, Alderic recommended us some hella good food.
Hey.
And this time, our producers go like, hey, you want to prove that we are also a food channel that deserves some recommendation to Alderic.
Wait. I have to clarify, right? This is the producer recommendation.
Yeah.
I want to keep our reputation, my reputation.
Hey, you said you like very bad.
No, I just want to say, okay.
You will be scared.
No, because 我们 producer 这次的 producer 是 intern 嘛，
对，
他要 try， 我们要给他 try， 所以他就
okay.
recommend 一点东西给我们吃啦。
And just happened today, we are doing an episode on CBD area. The last time we did, we wanted to try to find affordable food. I forgot whether it was good.
I don't remember. A lot of people scold us. $6 is called affordable.
Yeah. So this time we are trying to go around and find whether actually good food around CBD.
That is not affordable.
I don't know. Yeah, but the price is not the theme lah. The taste is more of the theme. Correct. So without further ado, we are going to the first location.
For the first location, we are at Hock Lam Beef Noodles.
Yes.
This one, our producer's recommendation.
Correct. So all three is producer find for us today one. Yes, this recommendation is personal one. Because the producer say like, wow, leaderboard worthy.
She is so confident. She talked about this for 2 weeks already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she's quite confident.
Right. She hyped a bit too much.
And she say, my previous episode, I find recipes that is more than 60 years old. This one, more than 100. Starting from 1911, the recipe exists already. So what we are having is the beef ball and beef slice noodles. This whole bowl, right, is 9块9.
Hey!
9块9 啊
Okay, what?
Yeah.
I would say because you know a lot of people have this impression that CBD area food very expensive. I think 9块9 okay 嘞
Yeah.
okay 嘞
Let's give a bite. 原味，我们吃原味先 because 有 lime 的
Okay.
有
lime, got chili, got ginger.
Okay, so a bit of everything lah, yes. For beef noodles, right, I actually prefer the dry one. Okay, not say the dry, the saucy one. Okay, 比较干的. However, right, as far as soup goes, right, wow, this may change my mind. I like the herbaliciousness, and I also like 有点清甜又有带那个药材的味道. I like it lah. For my age, I love it.
For me, right, I cannot.
What?
Why are you reacting? No,
wait. You say you cannot.
Wait. Why you think I say?
Produce angry.
Wait. No, I mean like I disagree with you. For me, because I prefer soup version when it comes to beef. The reason for that is because right, I feel like when it comes to gravy, I feel like I'm not indulging in the whole of the gaminess, the beef, everything come together. It feels like fun to me. I don't know why.
Okay.
Like cause it's gravy based, ma.
Right.
But when it comes to the broth, when it's in soup, right?
Yeah.
Everything mixed together. When they boil it with all the beef, all that, there's this essence of the whole beef that makes me enjoy beef soup even more. This is beef soup. But when I eat dry, I feel like I eat for fun with beef.
Okay, I understand that.
Because it's gravy.
Okay, I see.
And I have to say, this beef, honestly, not the most intense. I feel like it's much more the cleaner side. However, the herbalicious hits you afterwards. They are subtle 一点, and you can taste that all the beef essence is still locked inside the soup.
Right, we try a chili. 它有一点带酸啊，这个很开胃的感觉。
I like how they play with flavors because this is more herbal, right? They have lime. The chili, both is more on the sour side of things, tangy. So they are playing with the flavors to make it a little bit more interesting.
However, ginger roll. I never tried this combination before. I have never. What are we supposed to do? Like throw in the soup?
Throw in the soup. But I gonna play safe lah. I gonna throw in my spoon.
有点带酸，有点带臭一点。
你喜欢臭这个就是会
这个是臭。
No， 我喜欢 beef 的臭，不吃别的臭。
Okay. Is it better?
I like it better 啦。
You like it better 啦
Very interesting.
But you must like 金针肉啦。You must like 金针肉啦。
I see why you like it. Dude, this is beyond 金针肉already.
我喜欢肉。
Wow, very thick very 高 eh. That is far too strong for me. So if your taste profile is more similar to mine, do not touch the ginger look.
Yeah.
So what I think is missing, right? And just now, before the camera rolling, right? We think what's missing, but we never shoot the B-roll, right?
No, you know why 了？
Why?
我们的 producer 跟我讲
ingredient
他自己不吃这个两个 very important ingredient
对
that we all three agree that must
对
have in the beef soup one, which is the tendon and the tripe.
对
Because she don't eat, that's why she never recommended it.
对
But I feel like we wanted to try, so we ordered extra for
对
you.
然后我 try 这好的话才放哦。Wow. It gives, yeah, then it feels like beef noodle.
Yeah,
It
correct.
feels like beef noodle.
Overall, I feel like this entire dish is nice. I was disappointed because I came in the wrong mindset.
Why?
I came in thinking I want to have the intense beef flavor.
Right.
However, it hit me more as a herbal soup. And once I changed my mindset, right, it's a very good bowl of beef soup.
Right.
And I also agree that we need to add in the extra tendons and tripe because it gives a little bit more texture.
Yeah.
Just having beef slices and meatball, right, everything very tough and
Right.
right, you know, I must buy a few. But the tendon kind of changed my palate a bit by having very silky and tender texture.
Whether or not we'll put in the leaderboard, maybe at the end of the video you will find out. Let the producer.
let her scare a bit let her scare a bit. 她喜不喜欢我不懂，我要跟你讲。
I still think people can come down and try.
Yeah.
I love beef noodle.
Oh, yes.
I haven't found one right that is like ultimate, like the cream one. I haven't found.
yes.
Will this be the one? We'll find out later. Okay, so heading to the next location.
And for the next place, we are at ShakoBa.
Hey.
And it's a very interesting concept.
Yes.
So they brought us here today, right? Because this is they have this concept where they want to make a fun and interesting place to be at instead of just a casual bar. So this is a fun and social izakaya. What's izakaya?
Izakaya.
Izakaya.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you say izakaya. You say izakaya. Okay then.
怎么了？
Yeah, okay.
This is like a casual drinking place.
Right.
But then they want to bring up to a next level.
Right.
They want to make this even more fun place to be at.
Right.
So they got different things. Like I saw got one button right, you press right. I thought 是 fire alarm, but 它不是 fire alarm.
Then what is
You
it?
press right, 它会有那个 siren 出来，
Okay.
没有 sound 只有 light.
Okay.
But
what does it mean when you press?
when you press right, then you treat everybody shots. 全场 treat.
Then why would anyone press?
Fun, man. You know, like some people.
You have fun.
So they want to recreate like the Taiwan when you go to Taiwan, you got the ling that kind of vibe.
Right.
And not only that, right, they also have this. You play game with their team, and if you win, right, you get free shots.
Like with the stuff. Just
With the
play
stuff,
game,
yes. There's games like
Fight
Silver
Dance.
Stone, 没有 Fight Dance 啦。
没有 fight
Silver Stone, then they say some matching game and some dice game. I'm not very sure the rules. Like you come here, then ask.
The stuff need to train in scissors paper stone.
Correct.
Not they just beat man. Right?
In the resume.
Actually, you know, Silver Paper Stone can train one.
Okay,
We try one.
Really, he very good. He will never lose one.
Yeah.
You try.
Okay, ready? Scissors, paper, stone. Scissors, paper, stone. Oh shit.
Your theory sucks.
Wait, no. But when you train, right, doesn't mean you're always 100%.
right.
Yeah,
You
you
go
must
and
play
eat
100
Okay,
times,
yeah,
right?
Scissors, paper, stone.
See? So they want to make this more entertaining place to be at, so they can even host birthday parties, whichever wedding they got this private room for you to host in.
The private room was very nice. I could so
Yeah.
I can play games, sing karaoke, all that.
Correct.
Right.
But aside from all these interesting things that you can do here and being a bar, right, of course, we also must taste test their food, ma.
Yes.
Correct or not?
If not, no point, right?
Yeah, you know no point. Yes. So what we are having today is their salmon treasure box, their stir-fried wagyu cube beef, and lastly their cold truffle salmon. Yes.
So one is
有学问 again 啊，
一点点啦，一点点。
来讲来
So one is wheat noodles that are thinner. They are usually had in the summer.
Okay.
Usually served with something refreshing. So
okay.
like a lot of places would like them to be like appetizers.
Okay.
Obviously cold.
Right.
So this one, right, they top it with caviar. There's also scallops.
Yeah.
And inside is truffle lah.
这个很像那个 angel hair pasta that we eat. Usually they have that the cold dish, right? This dish will never disappoint one. It's always you let me blind taste this, I cannot tell the difference. But it always tastes good.
Yeah.
I think 这个 dish itself is peak code.
Yeah, this is very good. It's like restaurant standard, honestly.
But what shocking to me, right? the price. Every dish here, right? 28块，28块这个。
No, but the thing is, I feel like this price point is justifiable. Can you see the amount of caviar they put on top? It's a lot.
This is what I want to say, right? The less you do to the dish, the less you cook the dish, right? You have to depend more on your palate because it comes down to seasoning.
Right,
You must
right,
make sure
okay.
each component doesn't overwhelm the next. Especially with using ingredients like truffle oil, right? Very easy to smell like a petrol station.
Right.
But yeah, here I think it's quite balanced. You can still taste everything, even though the ingredients they are using, right, is quite strong. Like caviar, truffle. Now, is this raw? I think it's quite raw.
Yeah, I think it's raw. I would say refreshing dish. Very good. Actually, a very good dish for starter.
Yeah.
You start off with this.
Yeah.
你开胃，有点开胃。
And I tasted each ingredient individually, right? It's quite pronounced in its flavors because you know raw scallop is quite fishy.
Yeah.
Caviar is a bit heavy. Truffle is definitely intense. But all coming together, right? It just gels well together.
Yeah.
And it's very classy also.
Yes.
Looks nice. You want to impress somebody, right? I think this is a good way to start.
Yeah，它虽然28块，它 portion 有点小。我 feel 了，
是这样
But I think it's like an appetizer.
Yeah.
You don't eat this to be full. You eat this to 开胃，and then you can move on to something.
Yeah, yeah.
Next is the salmon treasure box. So this one, right, it's served with tempura, seaweed tempura.
Okay.
There's a salmon bed and it's topped with salmon roll.
Wow.
And the salmon roll 是有很多嘞。
对对
诶
，seaweed 哦，seaweed tempura。你要怎么？
，this is not sweetened.
哇，
它是有点 texture。
So right, it's not like slices of salmon.
哦。
它就是 like 一 paste 这样。
哦，它做到好像杯子这样，然后有插上去啊。
I think so, but I will try it as it is first.
OK OK。By itself。
This taste very expensive.
Yeah.
It's like 你不可以吃大口，
Yeah.
你要小小口吃的。
啊哈，它还有 wasabi 的嘞。
对，I would assume 好像是要 do with the tempura one.
Yeah.
Because I would say the roll is very salty.
Right.
Very salty.
So you need something like 比较 not very salty. 哎，but here got wasabi, here got wasabi.
Yeah.
At the side.
Yes, yes.
So
at the
it
side got
makes
wasabi.
sense for their
That's it,
tempura
that's it,
to not have much flavor.
Right,
Because it's quite bland. It's not
Understand,
sweeter, no
understand.
nothing. It's
Right.
just crunchy.
For the texture lah.
They're definitely trying to play on texture here.
Yeah.
With all the like, it's very very crispy, right? It's like hard crispy. Then you have the pop of the ikura, and then the pasty salmon.
So does it make sense to
Yeah.
eat with it?
You have to eat with
100%.
it. You have to eat with it.
So how? You like this?
Oh, I like-
Is it something very unique? I've never seen this.
Oh, I think it's quite. I don't know. I don't know. Is it called like 井底之蛙?
Right.
But I never eaten this way before, and I feel like it's a very interesting way to eat
The
salmon.
textures make way more sense when you have them together.
Oh, okay.
100%.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know it.
I love it. I love it.
The salmon is not just raw salmon, it's marinated salmon.
Yeah.
所以有点带一点味道。
That's what I was gonna say.
yeah.
So when you eat raw salmon, right? I like to eat because it's raw. You know, like the fishy taste.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
However, right, this one, right, the fishiness of it is very subtle. It tickles me. It's like
Yeah.
for a sashimi lover, it's not the most pronounced. But like they are playing with so much texture and so much flavor that you want to keep going back for more.
Right.
Like, wow, 这什么味道? I want to go for more. I want
Right.
to go for more. Yeah, it feels very expensive to eat, this one.
Almost half is gone already.
Yeah. And lastly, we have the stir-fry wagyu cube beef. The moment this reaches the table, I can smell the garlic.
哦，它的
It's
garlic
so strong.
对
You actually smell the garlic.
其实 A1, A2, A3, A4 有什么？
，grade the grade.
我懂那个 grade 是 different, but is it?
Yeah.
Why is the grade different?
Better is the yield based on how much you can get out of the cow.
Yield 是什么
Yield
就是
你 butcher 下来还剩多少肉。
哦
Number is marbling. The number is the degree of marbling.
Right.
Oh.
You understand marbling as in the intramuscular fat, right?
yeah.
So obviously it's going to be more tender. But what A5, this number letter doesn't cover, is the quality of the beef. You can have A5 from Miyazaki. You can have A5 from Kobe. So it all comes with their own characteristics.
Right.
At the very essence, the beef actually tastes different.
Right,
But
right,
obviously, it's very hard to capture this in one letter and one number.
哇
哇，garlic 很香。
Before I ask you all this, can you taste that it's cooked with this sauce? Can you guess what's the sauce?
The garlic is quite pronounced
You eat
there.
without the garlic one, I try. So they marinate with this sauce. Can you guess what it is? Take a guess. Quite hard to pinpoint. I read it, that's why I know. But
You wouldn't have guessed
I
lah.
wouldn't have guessed, I think.
I only taste soy sauce.
Yeah，我说soy sauce.
So this is their 自己做的 ginger sauce.
Oh.
They have this ginger sauce. So I feel like it's so subtle. If I don't tell you, don't know one.
Yeah.
But it adds so much depth into the flavor.
Right.
When I was eating this, right, honestly, when I heard of cube beef, first place it took me was Taiwan. Reminds me of the flavor. So how they do it is more of seasoning, ma. It wasn't like drenched in some sauce or the whole meat absorbed a sauce. But this one feels like it absorbs this certain sauce that I couldn't tell it's ginger if I never tell you.
Right.
But it's so
It's very
flavorful.
subtle.
It's not just the beef gaminess. They
Right.
absorb this sauce from whatever that they make.
Right.
And of course, the A4 is right in your face.
Oh, yes,
you
yes,
eat,
yes,
You
yes.
know this one, okay, it's not expensive.
Right. On the topic of A1, A2, A3 like that, right? So the grading is one thing. Where it come from will really determine the taste. Is it?
That's what people argue a lot. That's why they have competitions.
Oh.
They have annual competitions to say which prefecture like won this year's like Wagyu.
Right.
Wagyu will bring the cow there.
Right.
And then it's a whole thing. All the big names, those people that keep winning, it's a bit like NBA like that.
Wow, it's the NBA of the beef cut.
That's why you keep hearing Miyazaki, you keep hearing Kobe, because they keep on back to back like that, right?
Right.
Then their name is out there.
Right.
And it does very well for the prefecture because everybody sells go up.
Okay, but among these three, which one will be your favorite? Keeping in mind everything is $28.
Ooh.
Actually,
I hear before. I hear truffle salmon, I hear salmon, I hear beef cube before.
Yeah.
But I eat it was like, that's the impression that I had.
Right.
It's something that they've done very well in that sense.
Right.
So it's very interesting for me. I find it very hard to choose. But if I have to choose one, right, that y'all have to buy because everything's same price, ma.
Yeah. Everything's same price.
Yeah, I'll go for the salmon. I feel like this is the most value for money because when I hear caviar, when I hear truffle, my instant thought is, wow, 很贵.
Right.
很贵. But this one really feels when you eat very high weight.
Yeah.
I just want to eat more things and start drinking and start playing. You know, that kind of thing.
Actually, my favorite also this one.
Why?
Yeah. I feel like when I come to this type of place, I don't want to eat something too hearty or big. I eat it, have fun, right? Because I want to do more things, I don't want to feel too heavy, Yeah.
How about other? Which one is your favorite?
I would say it's the salmon.
Okay.
I think the Hokkaido scallop add quite a nice layer to this dish.
So the next place, right, is something that has been talked about quite often. It's very trendy now.
Trendy trendy 会好吃吗？
我不懂，你要问我这个的。
We are now at Onori at Far East Square, and this is the one that I'm most excited for today.
Oh, really?
Since I see the lineup today, I wanted to visit this place.
你是一个 pen chaser 是吗？你是看到
可能我是羊车。
你是羊车啊
Anyway, we are here at Onori, where they sell hand rolls, and it's so hard to describe this because there are so many ingredients. From left to right, we have snow crab, we got negitoro, we got aburi engawa, we got hotate. You might think that I'm just saying random Japanese words, but all of these are the amount of ingredients and options that you have.
Correct.
But that's not the most important part. As with hand rolls, right, we always talk about the rice and the seaweed.
Right.
And the seaweed, they're using grade A seaweed, grade A Japanese nori, which is the name of the place.
Right.
Rice from Akita Komachi rice.
Wow.
And akazu, which is red vinegar rice, which is normally a little bit sharper. It's something I'm really looking forward to because that is the heartbeat of the dish.
Monologue, bro.
No. I think half the thing that he's saying is not inside the point. I don't know where.
You know what's funny? From my angle, right? Because you were explaining what we are eating, right? Ryan like, yeah. But I know he don't understand.
Okay.
That's why I say. That's why from the start of the day, I already aimed this place.
Right. You know, it's so interesting because you were talking about grade A nori, right?
Yeah.
And they actually, because they are a very small store, you would expect, they want to cater to general audience. They don't do fancy shit, right?
Right.
But they have this plastic sheet where they purposely put inside so that they retain the crispiness of the seaweed. I think that's a very thoughtful, process.
Hopefully, it's as easy as.
What the heck is over here? It's
So
hold the other.
You pull this.
Hold
the other end, I won't hold this end, I will pull out this end first, Then I hold here and then I pull out here,
Pull other end slide. Yes.
So we are trying the snow crab one, is it?
Snow crab, yes.
Yep.
The left one is snow crab.
Wow. Sorry, ignore my face. My nose is not in, man.
So let me explain and describe to you what's the process that went through my tongue. Okay. When I first bite it, right, the fragrance of the nori was so much. And then, right, within 0.7569 seconds, everything else came in. This kind of sort of wrap, right?
Yeah.
I never expected to be tasting premium stuff. I feel like, okay, I want to eat this for the taste. It's crazy.
If you try the snow crab by itself, right, you will taste a touch of yuzu sauce or yuzu, a touch of yuzu, but you must try the crab only. So I feel like they take in a lot of detail, right, when they assemble this entire thing. It wasn't just like throw a bunch of premium shit inside.
You're very sharp. There is
despite my nose like that, I still get taste like yuzu.
They have yuzu sake leaves, which is a combination of the cha from the sake, the sediments,
Right.
and they add another jam in.
Right.
So that's how they incorporate that yuzu taste.
We must eat it while it's out, right? Because we don't want the seaweed to go.
Yes.
Oh, so you're not waiting for me, like?
Cannot wait.
Oh, cannot wait.
I prefer this. Sorry, because tuna is really not my thing. I wish I can eat this combination with the yuzu snow crab on top of it. Wow, that would be perfect.
I like this because contrary to the previous one, I agree to them. You really must eat that chicken because that was much lighter. Because the first one I tasted the nori first.
Yeah.
So I tasted the seafood first. The
Ah.
nori now suddenly become a 配角.
Right,
Now it's
right.
more balanced. They play with texture a lot if you realize. Wow,
The
it's a very
seaweed, just as it comes out, right, that crisp, right?
Correct.
That was nice.
wow, it's very small, right? I realized they add a lot of details into this because you see the roll is very small and there's this crispy crispy bits.
Yeah.
And it's so much texture into this. I think this is, wow, it's very different from the previous one.
The moment you take out the plastic, right, you faster put it in your mouth. Because I also noticed, right, the seaweed quickly
very fast.
You have to eat it immediately. Let's go for the last one, which is the engawa. This one I accepted. I love engawa.
Engawa is
I think it's
Flounder, is it?
yeah, flounder.
did I get it right?
It's not a very good looking fish, but it's very delicious. So engawa, right, one of the special thing, right, is when you blow touch it, right, it becomes very buttery. So it has this touch of sweetness to it. So I really like it. 它有 sea grapes 是吗？它有 sea grapes。哇，这个this one my favorite. Sorry, I think back my word. This one my favorite.
You know why? It's all blend.
哇，
对，你这样子，对不对？
对，它一山还有一山高。
对，哇，一海有一海深。
哎，这里没深的，
一山高。
Make sense, but what's that saying?
没有，它这个。I think the butteriness that comes out from the engawa, right, coats the rice very evenly, so it's a very satisfying bite.
Right.
As again, right, I will highly recommend, right, eat it, right, when the seaweed is fresh.
Correct.
Yeah.
Must.
I a bit sad now, a bit no already. Because it's very fast. You have to really eat. Because I think climate is very humid, so it's very fast how it.
So the thing for me right now, at this stage, now the seaweed become the subtle ingredient. First, it was the main. Like how introduced, 我是用 grade A 的 seaweed. So 我 introduced 到了。Then the second part 就是 it becomes a 50-50. You know, my seaweed can balance well with this ingredient. And now at the third part, they want to let the ingredient shine. The what's this called again?
Engawa.
Correct.
Right.
This is excellent. I like how they made this more of an experience for me.
Yeah.
Something that I can go, I want to get more and more. I wish every season 他们有 different.
Oh, like
special style. Because I feel like at some point in time, 我吃完 all 12 ingredients, I want to go for more. I was curious what's your next step.
Right.
You know, this is what I get when I eat this.
Right.
Today, we tried 3 excellent places found by our producers.
Yeah.
Right? The first one we went to Hock Lam Beef noodle.
Yes.
The second one we went to ShakoBa.
Wow, you echo. Okay.
And lastly, we are here at Onori.
Hey.
Which will be your favorite today?
Mine a bit obvious on the face.
Oh, is it? Okay, I start. How about I start?
Okay, start.
My favorite of today has to be ShakoBa. I cannot because I felt like I never experienced that kind of bar that I feel like I will go again.
Right.
It's something.
因为你不喝酒，so you're not look up for bar.
Correct. And it changes my mindset of bar food is shit.
Okay.
And like, wow, 他们真的是 bring. It reminded me more of a restaurant when I was eating the food. They're like, this is a place for entertainment, a place for drinking, and they have so many things for you to play with. You know, they can play with the stuff. There's karaoke, there's private room. I felt like it was all a very perfect package.
I think my favorite today yeah, I'm a very traditional man, so I will go with the Hock Lam Beef.
Serious?
Really? Wait.
No way.
Listen. Because
Wait. I say until like the beef very bad.
But you know I like broth, I like soup, I like hot and then today 我刚好有 flu, so it's like the perfect day for me. It's just everything, the element right hit more for me today. How about you?
Can guess?
Before he say, wait, I scared I wrong.
I'm pretty sure we get it correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Onori.
You know why I know? When he want to say he was like, so my one like that.
because I think we leave some for food shots.
Yeah.
Look at him.
他连 food shot 都没有。
他是一半而已，他一半都没有很多料了。So I think really like this.
I really like the concept, and I really like the amount of flavors that they have. Right. So despite this being more chic, right?
Yeah.
I feel it actually tastes very expensive Japanese.
Right.
Like everything is still feels very crafted, albeit in like more popular format.
Yeah.
More cute.
Yeah.
But ShakoBa was very impressive also.
Right.
If I have to host people, right, I have to like hold a function, right? I cannot think of too many places that like mix that level of casual, like kind of drink, right? But still like class it up a bit.
Right.
It's either normally it's either you go full classy, you go some restaurant,
correct,
or like some drinking place. I really like the mix that they are able to find.
For the second time he's here, we all have a difference in opinion.
Yeah. No, you know why? No? Actually, today's decision wasn't very easy for me, to be very honest. I felt like all 3 places have its beauty.
Right.
It's just that ShakoBa capture in terms of its ambience.
It go beyond the food lah.
Yeah, it went beyond the food. So that's why it has to be my favorite.
Right.
I want to mention something because today is CBD episode, right?
Yeah.
The first 2 places are open on weekends. And actually CBD on weekends is quite
Usually,
It's very ulu, but at the same time it's still very accessible.
Right.
If you have your meals in CBD in the weekend, right, quite an experience.
Yes.
It's quiet.
So I hope you'll give these 3 places a try, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Get Back. As always, remember to follow all our socials. Follow Alderic on his social. Click here for more. Click to subscribe and cut to the bloopers. No, you know the thing is, right, it's not very nice to show the audience. Yeah, we're gonna censor this part because Ryan.
But it just come in barrages.